What is up, everyone? Crypto Cop here, and I just wanted to say it has been an amazing week. We gave some great calls and made some great profit. I just want to pull this up from our Discord server. If you guys are not subscribed, make sure you click the link in the description below and get subscribed. Okay, so take a look at this. Out of 11 plays that we gave, 11 were winners, and some of them were big winners. We had 175% profit on American airline puts. And guys, even though the market has been red, it's been bleeding, we have been taking advantage of that. You got to take advantage of what the market gives you. If the market gives you blood, then you roll with it and you make profit. So one of the biggest plays we gave was a SPY put. It was a swing. So you didn't even have to use a day trade for this, and it made 750% profit. Guys, I'm telling you, join up with the Discord. You get 7 days for free, and it's only $20 a month after that. We're pretty confident that you're going to stay. That's why we give the 7 days. However, just remember, everything is not financial advice. Take everything I say with a grain of salt. It's all for entertainment purposes and educational purposes only. Okay, so in today's video, we're going to take a look at the crypto market, see what's going on, why is it falling, what's happening, are we going to make some gains soon, are we going to see some green soon? I hope so, but let's check it out. But before we do that, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you can get alerted when I send out new videos, and let's get into it. All right, so let's take a look at the crypto market as a whole. In the past 24 hours, Bitcoin is down 11% to 38,000. Ethereum's down 14% to 2,700. And I mean, the list just goes on. Cardano is at $1.19. XRP, one of my favorite cryptocurrencies, is down to 67 cents. So just red all across the board. Crypto's very volatile. So you guys are going to see it in your accounts. It's going to go down and it's going to go up, but try not to let it bother you too much. Okay, so let's talk about why. Why is cryptocurrency falling? Well, I brought up this news article from CNBC, and I just want to highlight a couple things here. So this paragraph in specific, so it says, I'm just going to read it. A common investment case for Bitcoin is that it serves as a hedge against rising inflation as a result of government stimulus. But analysts are saying the risk of that, a more hawkish Federal Reserve, may take the wind out of Bitcoin sales. As yields pulled back later in the week, however, foreign exchanges trading firm Owanda's senior market analyst Edward Moya said it was a little disappointing to not see Bitcoin react more positively to the reversal in Treasury yields. Bitcoin prices have fallen sharply since November, tumbling more than 40% from a record high of about $69,000. Experts warn that crypto market could be heading towards a downturn soon as heightened regulatory scrutiny and intense price fluctuations dampen Bitcoin's prospects. So basically what they're saying, and the big thing about this is the hikes in interest rates. So the hikes in interest rates are supposed to combat inflation. If Bitcoin is a hedge against inflation, and people see inflation as possibly not being so bad, then they're going to say, well, I don't need to invest in Bitcoin anymore because I don't need to hedge against inflation because I have nothing to worry about. And that's part of the issue. Another part here, regulators are cracking down on cryptocurrencies too. China completely banning all crypto-related activities, and U.S. authorities are also clamping down on certain aspects of the market. So, people are afraid that we're going to see huge regulations in cryptocurrency. But a lot of this, you guys, can be FUD. I mean, you look at this and news is put out and people read it and they get scared and they sell. So as we've seen many times with Bitcoin and many other cryptocurrencies, it goes up and it goes down. We dropped, we went from a high of like $63,000 or 66, I believe it was, all the way down to under 30K, and then all the way back up to make new highs. So it's extremely volatile. We will see it again. If you guys are scared that you're going to lose all your money, don't be. You don't lose until you sell, so just make sure that you guys are holding tight. If anything, buy the dip. When the market is extremely fearful, that is when it's time to buy, and the market is extremely fearful right now. When the market is extremely greedy, that's when you want to sell. So I've got a fear and greed index pulled up here, and you can find these just by Googling fear and greed index crypto or whatever, but there's tons of them, but I like the way this one looks. So I've got it pulled up here, and the fear and greed index, we are currently in extreme fear. So great time to buy. 19 out of 100. If it was orange, it'd be in fear, yellow neutral, bright yellow is greed, and then bright green is extreme greed. So like I said, when we're in extreme fear, great time to buy. When we're in extreme greed, great time to sell. All right, so I've got the Bitcoin rainbow chart pulled up here, and what this is basically a trajectory zoomed out of Bitcoin over the years. So where we're currently sitting at right now is the still cheap. And, could we see a fall? Excuse me. Could we see a fall? Sure. It could come down. But at the same time, look at, if we look in the past, when it gets up to this maximum bubble territory and then falls back down to the basically a fire sale, people buy it back up, and then it goes back up again. These are huge gains and huge dips. So the only time we've actually seen it only go halfway up the rainbow chart was back in 8/13 of 2019. Okay, so and then yes, it fell back down to the basically fire sale, and it was $4,900 back then in 2020. In March 17th of 2020, Bitcoin was $5,000. Can you imagine that? Like, people are going to be looking at this now, even if it came all the way down. Let's say it came all the way down, over the next few months and dropped down to, under 20K. It would still be in the basically a fire sale sector here before bouncing back up, which it will. It's going to. It always does. And then, by the end of 2022, by the end of this year, I would not be surprised if we saw a price of 250,000 plus. Just looking at this rainbow trajectory here. Now we could very well see this not come down. This might be our bottom here that we've been looking for, because it's kind of been going sideways a little bit. This could be the bottom we've been looking for, and then we could also continue on up to the bubble territory and hit $250,000 before the end of the year. In just a couple of months. We don't know. So what I'm trying to say is, what my point here is, guys, is that crypto is extremely volatile. You're going to see big hits on your portfolio, but at the same time, it always comes back up, and it comes back up higher each time. Lower or higher lows, higher highs all the time over many years. So you guys got nothing to worry about. Just hold tight, buy the dips, and you're not going to regret it in the future. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. It's not financial advice. Do what you got to do with your own money. And that's going to be it for today's video. I hope this kind of puts your guys' mind at ease a little bit. And just try not to worry. Like I said, we all have to weather this storm together. We're all invested together. And just got to buy those dips, and it'll pay off in the future. If you guys haven't yet, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Sign up for our Discord, which I'll leave a link to in the description below. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.